Hi everyone, last step of putting together our Arctic landscape. So a couple of helpful hints. So when you're gluing your mountain range, you might find it's popping up or it's hard to get your finger in there. A good thing to use is the back of a pencil where the eraser head is. And if you stick it and hold it down on the tab inside where you have the glue, put a little pressure on it, wait a few minutes, it will make it a lot easier for your mountains to stay in place. So that's what I kind of did. I just held it for a few minutes on certain sections of the mountain, and then it made it a lot easier. Also, remember you have to fold your mountain two ways, front and back, to give it that real good crease. Same thing with your tabs, so that way it stands up straight. So now if I look at the diorama like this, you can see that we see two different mountain ranges, bigger one in the back, smaller one in the front, and it's giving that 3D effect of it popping off the page, which is really neat. Now we learned about the element of art space. Things up front appear really big in size and things way in the background get tinier and tinier. So you want to remember that when we're talking about our Arctic landscape. So you made some penguins and you made some origami trees. And they were supposed to be 3 different sizes. So now if you think about parts of the landscape and what we learned about Grandma Moses, we know that the really tiny things go way in the back. So any of your smaller trees, you're going to place somewhere in the back. Your medium-sized trees would go somewhere in the middle ground, and in the foreground are your bigger trees. Now they can come off the platform there, that's fine. Same thing with your penguins. Your bigger penguins would be in front, your medium penguins would be in the middle ground, and your baby penguins would be somewhere in the background. And that adds that element of art space where we can show depth in the picture, things up close and things far behind. Now you might have made more penguins, you might have made more trees than just the 3, so feel free to add more in. Like here's 2 smaller ones. I could put them side by side. I can turn the trees around to face forward. However you want them to appear, that's for you. When you take your photograph of your artwork, obviously you want to be taking your photograph like this, straight on, so the frontal view, and then you could take one more picture from above. So it's always good maybe to get some different angles, maybe one from the right, maybe one from the left. That's up to you how you want to take it. But we should actually try to get at least one frontal view so we could see that depth in the picture. The things forward are the big, things in the back are the tiny, and things in the medium size are obviously in the middle ground. So have fun setting up your Arctic landscape.